Okay. So we're just going to do a quick little thing. So if you guys remember, last episode, you guys were flying through E-Space, and Sean was working on getting some burn ointments on Kiska's burns.
And I was talking about Sass.
And talking to Sass.
Because I know we're in debt, but we could really use a surgery bot.
And maybe some repair bots.
Yeah.
And maybe some other stuff.
Maybe some stuff to cover up all of the wires.
Yeah, make some more money, boss. That all sounds great. That all sounds great.
This should pay.
A girl likes to have her important parts covered up. So all of this stuff is going on, and then Sass, in the middle of a conversation, turns suddenly and says, "Collision imminent!" And then there's this boom. Now it isn't even. It's the force of it before the sound that happens. So you guys are all kind of like, ugh, and there isn't sound. You're almost just jerked. So you're up on like sort of a impromptu exam table kind of thing while he's doing this, but just kind of up and not really on a chair. And you get thrown straight backwards. So you're like kind of going through midair, and you crack back against the back bulkhead in the room. And the moment that happens, you have kind of a
vision
flashback kind of thing. Do you have a dream that you don't really think about when you're not dreaming, but when you're dreaming it, you're like, ugh, I'm having this dream again?
Yeah, it's like walking through this like same like foresty temple. I'm wearing like super like toga like garments, and it's like walking around barefoot. It's just the same landscape,
when
same
you
scenery.
hit the wall, in that moment, you're back in this memory, vision, something that you have never thought about before, but at the same time go, oh my God, it's this again. Kind of, it's got that sense of familiarity. And it's the ship floating with you on a tether in front of this enormous eye. And just this, and then it blinks. And then it blinks from this direction. And when it blinks that second time, the iris widens, and then the boom happens. The boom makes you snap awake. It's the crack of lightning and thunder echoing through this rocky canyon where you've made camp for the night. And the shock of it, the lightning flash and the shock of the thunder, makes you sit bolt upright out of your sleeping roll. And you immediately reach for your crossbow. And just... And Lowell jerks up, and he's like already reaching for a sword and a helmet. And Carly comes up, and Fuzz comes up. Fuzz doesn't really have weapons, but
he's got knuckles, and but he's got his pure knuckles, and he's not even jokingly registered as a weapon.
Carly comes up and reaches for her bow.
Oh, thank goodness!
My rifle, my sniper rifle. So I'm reaching for
No, crossbow. Crossbow. What are you talking about? Sniper rifle. Crossbow.
Pew, pew.
So you're sitting up and like this, and sword, grabbing your helmet. Like, it's all just instinct, even though it's mostly this electrical
So did
thunder.
we actually get hit, or were we dreaming?
No, the boom is clearly lightning and thunder. The rain's coming in just outside of this cave where you found a chance to...
Oh, we're on the planet.
Oh, we're on the planet, and
Where else would you be?
And that explosion.
Don't do that. Don't gaslight me like that.
And that explosion was... Who's that?
So, that's Fuffa. That's Fuzz.
No, that's not. That's not Fuzz.
Lowell, Kiska, and her fox.
What the fuck? What the hell is going on?
So you guys are all like grabbing all your stuff and like, lady. Oh, it's just lady. It's just lady. It's just, we're in camp. We're coming from the city of Pinnacle. We're trying to get to Solitude through the mountains.
No.
Wait,
we're not.
Wait,
actually.
what? Where you are right now is the middle of the Sulaco Mountains, right about here.
No, we're not.
About a half day's travel away from the Felicity mining camp, where you had a real bad mix-up with the enforcers around the mining camp when you saved some miners from some bandits, and they got really upset about that.
I have no clue where I got the sword from.
Solitude, this small like colony town out on the out on the frozen coastline away from Pinnacle.
No, incorrect. Wrong.
Pinnacle, of course, We're all familiar with the city of Pinnacle.
Collision
No,
and
we're not actually.
collision. This is sci-fi. Collision imminent.
The city of Pinnacle.
No! Wrong.
This is a sci-fi story. Where are you taking us?
Are you guys not familiar with
Where's the ring?
Well, let me remind you.
Really, through this reminding thing that you've been planning.
Where's
clearly.
the tiny little dragon egg?
Let me remind you. Kiska, her foxhound companion.
I totally didn't realize that that's normal, not crystalline.
Imbath. She's a veteran
Clearly.
of lots of combat and that sort of thing.
I have a hound.
Collision
Well, I
imminent.
need the thing.
Sean, this is basically what happened.
Who and again, the
Shadow.
expose the 5 clans for their corruption around dark sorcery and the abuse of the colony towns.
I'm going to do
What is going on?
Lowell has been augmented. He's been equipped with black iron prosthetics magical enhancement. Where his legs were rebuilt. You can see that really in his picture here because it's armor up here, but his legs are clearly armor that's been reanimated with black iron and
Hey, Dad.
black magic, which is
Dad.
really common in Pinnacle.
Dead.
And of course, technically, the only other survivor of the village was wiped out by the black iron golem war machine that wiped out the town that you were born in. And she has, for some reason, stayed with you as a sort of a spirit companion, a very sarcastic spirit companion. Your best friend back when you lived in the city, and still your best friend now.
Good enough.
And of course, Kazari.
Ah.
Still a archer. Still a master of shadow energies.
Not in real life.
And Kindred, a ogre, half ogre really, who was recruited and forced to be her bodyguard when she was young. She named him Fuzz Fuzz. He rarely talks. She doesn't. It's kind of hard to tell even what he really thinks of anybody, but he seems to consider protecting Kazari his life's work. So that's what he does.
Okay, what can I do to file a complaint against God?
As you're all kind of staring at each other, not knowing each other, but still kind of knowing each other.
I want to fight the environment.
So these brave adventurers
Yeah.
will continue on their quest to reach the coastal colony town of Solitude.
Yeah.
Wait, who are you?
Sure.
And we'll do that tomorrow.
Can I speak to the manager of... Can I
Speak to the manager.